everybody, it's Sophie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup look which is inspired by Kim Kardashian West. Gotta remember the West bit now over the past like however many years, but I basically saw this picture on, I'm pretty sure, Pinterest. Completely fell in love with it, head over heels in love with it. I have no idea where the picture sourced from. I don't know who did the makeup. I didn't really do any research on it. I just saw it, screenshot it, wanted to do it, and here we are doing it later. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys are interested in getting this look, then please keep watching. And also, by no means necessary am I saying I look like Kim Kardashian. And no means necessary am I saying I now look like Kim Kardashian. I really fell in love with the makeup and I just wanted to do the makeup. That is all. That is all this video is. Right, so I will leave a picture of the reference photo here. I like it because it's just very matte everywhere. I'm first going to start by priming my face. Also, if you guys are that like bothered, yes, my nails are messed up, we're in quarantine, I don't know what you expect from me, okay? So if you're that bothered, probably not the best channel to watch right now. I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Rebound Spray. This is a collagen infused complexion prep priming spray. It says it's firming, smoothing and radiance boosting. And I always like to leave my sprays that I use in the fridge, especially like in the summer. Well, mainly like in the spring and summer, because it just cools the sprays down, and then when you spray it on your face and it's a hot day like today, and it's like a nice cool breeze, so you know, why not? Then I'm going to take the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. Now I'm going to be dead serious with you guys. I love matte, I like on the eyes and everything, but the skin I usually prefer like dewy skin. So I actually don't have a matte primer, and I wanted to use like a glowy primer as always, but I was like, no, just embrace this challenge. The foundations we're using are matte, so that's okay, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to use another primer is basically what I was going to say, is that I don't have a mattifying primer, so please don't hate me. But I do have this, which is the MAC Pore Refiner Stick. It helps your pores, but it does make you a little matte as well. So I'm just going to pop this in my problematic area, well, areas should I say, which are my cheeks, my nose, my upper lip, my smile lines. They're really bad lately. Now I am planning to do my eyes first because the black liner that she has predominantly looks quite soft, as in like color wise, so I'm going to use eyeshadow for that. And whenever I'm using black eyeshadow, I just do my eyes first anyway, even if it's just for a black wing liner. So let's do the brows. Right, I'm going to use a pencil for the majority of the brow, but as it comes down into the tail, because I don't really have a strong tail, I am just going to use a pomade. So she obviously has very dark brows. Now when I put my wig on, the brows and everything will make more sense, but while I've still got my orange hair, it might look a bit dark, but that's okay. So this is MAC's Deep Dark Brunette, and I'm only going to put this through the tail. Now her hair's covering quite a bit of her brow, but she does take her brows quite far down. They very much like frame the eye. Oh, and please ignore, I am growing my brow hairs out. She just has a very, very, very thin tail, but I have so much hair. I will try and conceal it to make it as thin as possible. And then I'm just gonna go in with a brow pencil. This one is from MAC and it's in the shade Spiked. And I'm just gonna fill in my brow hairs basically at the front of the brow now. So I'm going to take two different shades of concealer because the eye, under this eye area, this is very, 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 very bright and pale. So I'm just going to take the same concealer that we're going to use on our face. I think how bright the under eye is very much scaring the living daylights out of me. Just to tidy up mine, she might not even have any concealer up here, but just to tidy up mine, I need this darker concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 10. This is the lightest one I think I have. I don't know if my MAC one's lighter, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna put this everywhere, but very much so here. I've seen all those videos that Kim's trying to do with her makeup and North is like getting in the way in that, and they're so funny. I was literally just dying at it. I was like, oh my god. And North's like, that's me. I was like, oh. I'm gonna go in and just start building the bronzers. So the ones that I'm using are the MAC Dark Tan and Dark. They're the mineralized skin finishes. I basically wear these all over my eyes usually anyway. I'm gonna go in with Dark first. Now she's got it very, like, there's a lot here, as to be expected, and then it kind of goes quite high and close up to the brow bone to join in when we eventually do like the nose contour. So when I'm buffing, I'm just gonna take it higher. This is just a Morphe M514 brush, and I'm not bothered at this second about packing too much shadow on. I just kind of want to get the template of where we're putting the shadow correct, basically. And so I'm kind of, here's my, what's that thing? Eye. Like, what's the thing called again? There's my eye, and I'm gonna just push it up toward the brow and then let it naturally come toward the nose. So then when I've kind of got the placement, I can go in and like really add more shadow on. I've got these two bronzers, but I've also got obviously some like matte brown eyeshadows that if I need it to get darker, I will. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Dark Tan and pretty much just do the same, because it's quite dark on Kim, to be fair. I'm just gonna do the same motions. This is just that same Morphe brush still. It's so hard like doing it in a different way to how you usually would. Right, I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of a darker brown. I'm gonna go in with Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek. Anastasia Morocco is very similar. Fraction of it. Nothing too much. Don't load the brush with this colour. Then I'm going to go back in and just, same concealer brush that we used, just kind of go over. You can use a base if you want. I'm just using whatever concealer I have left just to really block all this out. And her shape kind of goes straight-ish, and then a soft blend there. And then I'm going to go back in with the powder that we used, that Maybelline one, and just dab over this. Now, I don't think mine's going to be as bright as hers, if I'm honest. That level of brightness, honest to God, is scary. I'm going to go in with a black eyeshadow. My one is Makeup Geek's Corrupt. It's my favourite black eyeshadow. This one and the ones that come in the Urban Decay Naked palettes are my favourites. And I'm basically just going to do a liner. I'm going to do a thin line to begin with, and then add more to the outer corner and just slowly buff it as well. But I'm just going to skim it because I can't talk. This is a MAC 228 brush. I'm going to add no product at all. This is a clean brush. And what I'm going to do is just lightly rub this black so that it looks more soft and it looks more effortless almost, even though there's a lot more effort that goes into this than a normal liner. Let's just do mascara and lashes. So I'm going to go in and do my mascara and lashes. The lashes that I've got, she's got really clumpy lashes in this, so I'm going to go in with Miami's from Lily, and I may have to add some mascara on them. They're very kind of like, they could be her natural lash. No, I don't think they are her natural lash actually. They're very shortish and curly, And I may have to, like I said, just add some mascara on these, but they're the closest thing that I could find. So I will be back in 2 seconds. Right, these lashes are very long. And I could have probably just got away with just mascara on my normal lashes. But it's inspired. It's not a transformation, apparently. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Super Stay foundations. I have the shade Warm Sun and Sun Beige. They're just like my favourites basically, and they give me a nice finish. If you guys are actually like full on used to watching me, like subscribe to me, we're about to do something really big afterwards. I'm going to powder my full face. I know. I'm just spraying my brush. This is a Smith 118 brush. I never ever powder my full face, but I'm gonna do it because I need to look very matte. Oh, I just love this foundation. How do you not? Oh, I can't remember who I was watching, but I was watching a declutter and someone decluttered this. They were like, oh, I just don't even like it. And I was like, what? What is wrong with you? This is probably, this could, honest to God, be my favourite foundation of all time. Like this and Sheer Glow by NARS. I know they're two completely like different foundations. Like this is full coverage and like matte and everything and long lasting and whatnot. And the NARS one is more medium to full and glowy and everything. But oh God, these two foundations. Honestly, I think if I had to declutter everything, I would have to keep these. Just this and the NARS Sheer Glow. You girls happy. Go in with a colour corrector. This one is the MAC Prep and Prime pen in Bright Forecast, and I'm just gonna take this right on the under eye. The under eye area on the photo is so bright. This is just gonna help when I use that bright concealer, the concealer to not look as grey, because this is gonna kind of counteract any discoloration. And I'm just literally patting this in. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm using the shade Light Neutral right here, because she's definitely a little bit highlighted there, tiny bit there. Under here doesn't look as much, and here she's definitely got like a shimmery highlight there as well. But then the super bright highlight, I even have the shade Fair. I'm going to go in with the shade Light first. This is the one that I used. Is she under here? Yeah. But not the nostril. The nostril is free of concealer. I basically all under here. This is the one that I used under the under eye and on the lid. And then I may do a couple of dabs of Fair just because I have it. I never use it because it's so bloody light. Look at that. With my sponge, I'm going to do these ones first. It's hard to, it's the same as like, you know, what I was saying about changing how you do your eyeshadow. It's hard not to do everything else how you usually would as well. Right, Kim, this is as bright as I'm getting, so if you don't like it, lump it. So I'm just going to go back in with that Maybelline powder. And I'm just gonna, I got it on the nostril. I got it on the nostril. I bought, Misha. I bought. And I'm just gonna pat this. This is a MAC 153 brush. And I'm just gonna literally pack this in. I'm hoping when I add my bronzer and my blusher, maybe this area will look even brighter. Maybe I'm not able to be as bright as she wants me to be. I'm going to go in with my Cover FX Pressed Mineral Foundation Powder in the shade G+50, and just going to set my whole face. But I'm going to leave all that under eye because we've already set it and I don't want to darken it at all. But I'm just going to... Guys, I'm very matte. Let's join the eyeshadow to the nose. For my favorite nose contour in the world, I use the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion, and I have no idea what shade this is because literally that white area that you see is usually where they print it and mine's completely come off, but I love this so much and I'm going to use that to join my nose. What I'm going to do is I take it on the same brush, that 222 Luxe All Over Shader, And where that eye and that nose meet, that little curve, I'm just gonna press in. Now hers is a lot darker here, so I might add a little bit more eyeshadow as well. And then just press down, and then her shadow comes a little bit here as well. So it's like her lightness goes in like a little shape. She's definitely got it here. For sure, she's definitely got some here as well. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit, no added product by the way, just a bit of the powder just to lighten that area and that area. Got a new nose. I'm just going to take that Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek and right where she's got a bit more darkness, I'm just going to add some more myself. Now bronzer just kind of looks relatively normal. Again, I'm just going to use the shades that we used on the eyes. So I'm going to use Dark from MAC and then Mineralize first. And does she look heavy? She doesn't really look like heavily bronzed anywhere. Like just the whole face looks bronzed. But I'm not adding bronzer all over. She's defo bronzed on the forehead, like ridiculously. It just looks like that right at that middle bit is the only bit that's light. So I'm just gonna add some shadow there. And then I'm gonna go in with Dark Tan and just kind of push this in. And then really bronze here, really bronze. It looks like she's got a blusher on, but it's very like bronzy skin tony kind of colours. This is MAC's Cheek Pollen. This is the only one that I have that is kind of like this. Should do a tiny bit on that, try not to get it over the bright area we've tried to work on. Right, highlight. It only looks like she's highlighted on the chin and like the tip of the nose. Nose. It doesn't look too crazy. This is the New Look Bronze Baked Face Powder in the shade Golden Glow. It's like a baked one obviously, so it's a little bit more softer, but she's like highlighted here. And then literally like the tip of the nose. Just that area. I just still don't look like Kim K. Let's do the lower lash. I actually had to phone a friend, well, WhatsApp a friend, because I knew there was something on the lower lash, but I just could not figure out what. Tiny bit of Corrupt by Makeup Geek. Don't try this at home. Just push that in the waterline, because that's literally all it looks like she's got. So a little bit more of the black blink so it transfers, and then I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of Cocoa Bear and just push it on the lashes, because it's definitely not smoked out whatever she's got. And then I'm going to add some mascara. She's got a really good Cupid's bow. Got quite a few lip options. Go in with L'Oreal's Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade 844 Sweet Tough. What I'm going to do is just avoid that lip line edge. This tastes delicious. Hello. And then this is the Nip and Fab Liquid Lipstick in the shade Tart, because it's a lot lighter. And then I'm just going to dab this on. It was so hard to find a nude that was a matte that was beige as opposed to pink. And I'm gonna dab this in. Then I'm gonna set my face. Oh my god. I'm sorry there's something else. I'm gonna set my face. This is the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Oh, so glad that's been in the fridge. Right, this is the makeup. I'm going to add my wig on now and then we'll do the outro and everything, but I really like it. I really like it. I feel fabulous. I feel like I could take the world like Kim does. Right, I know my wig is not brown, but this would work better than obviously my unwashed orange hair. So this is the completed Kim Kardashian West inspired makeup tutorial. I am not mad. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm not mad. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. It's just a little bit of fun, a little thing to do to occupy myself with everything that's going on, to try new makeup looks and new techniques and whatnot. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, then please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye. Don't click on the show shout.